Join a big company, wait for an opportunity, climb the ladder. Learn to trade off, do what you're told, hack something quickly, focus on results. That is terrible advice. What makes someone stand out from the crowd? What do the great engineers do that no one else is doing? What makes a software engineer become a great software engineer? What does the mythical 10x engineer have that the regular lacks of? For the mediocrities, those who settle, the ones who told me I couldn't do it, I did not follow your terrible advice. Instead, in the quest for the most efficient and most talented software engineer, I've learned many things, seen many patterns, and accumulated some secrets that can help you and anyone become a better software developer. And today, I'm sharing those with you. As much as I have received terrible advice, I have also seen the example of amazing people, the most talented that you can imagine. I have seen what works and what doesn't. And with those experiences, and with the help of time, I develop a system, a set of tools and core values that help me every day in my career. I like to split this into three groups, three layers that act on top of each other. The first layer belongs to your internal self. You must master your internal skills before you can be a great engineer in a team or in an organization. The second layer is about exploring the external world, being able to view and understand your surroundings. And the third and top layer is about mastering how you interact with the rest of the world. The first, and perhaps my biggest secret, and the one that I preserve as one of my most precious values, is don't focus on results. Yes, you heard correctly. Don't focus on results. But Pablo, what are you saying? Everyone out there is looking for results-oriented people, people who can achieve goals no matter what, at any cost. Yep, I know. Results are important, in fact, very important. But the truth is that focusing on results will not help you to achieve better results. So instead, focus on you and develop yourself to become the best version that you can be. Try to develop a system and establish your own standards. If you do that correctly, results will come on their own. The score takes care of itself. I'm committed to quality, always and every time. I try to make the quality and not the quantity of what I do speak for myself. If you want to become a great engineer, you must start acting as a great engineer. You must start writing great code and you must start developing high quality features. Don't compromise. No excuses, no ifs or buts. No, someone else told me to do it in this way, quickly. We'll talk about how to handle advice from others later in the video, but for now think, do you think that Linus Torvalds would write terrible code? Do you think that Dennis Ritchie would have written terrible code? You wouldn't be able to be watching this video right now if that was the case. So, high quality code is a must for a great software engineer. Another internal characteristic is having a good intuition. A good intuition is paramount to distinguish what is good and what is bad in software development, what will work and what won't, what is worth trying and what is a waste of time. And you should not be afraid to follow it, whatever the consequences. Remember, this is an art as much as it is a science. So develop your intuition and you can hit the level of greatness. Without it, you're just an empty soul, just another cog in the machine. You may even soon be replaced by bots programmed by great software engineers. So now we get into the second layer. And the first characteristic is that great engineers know their stuff. They know the details. They know what they are talking about. Whenever you talk to them or ask them a question, you can immediately identify them because they won't hesitate. Of course, they don't know everything, and we will talk about that in a minute. But if they say they know something, they can explain it to you, to me, to my mother, to the bus driver. And that's what you should aim for. Of course, this is not about knowing all the features of a programming language or the latest framework. That's BS. It's about understanding what you're working on. And you need to understand it at multiple levels. At the top, you need to know how the code looks and what it does. In the middle, you need to know how it is connected and its dependencies. And at the bottom, like the core, you need to know the purpose that sustains it. On the other hand, and this one is key, something that I've seen over and over again in great software engineers, is that they not only understand the details of what they are doing, but they also know that everything in this world is interconnected, everything that has come to existence has its purpose, and so does the software that we must create and develop. So that's why it's very important that you are able to see the bigger picture. You not only need to understand what we are doing, but why. Knowing why we do things will give you the ability to make better decisions. Pair this with a good intuition, and the quality of your decisions will skyrocket. So now we arrive at the final layer, and the first thing is always try to remain humble. No matter how good you are, how smart you are, what you have accomplished, your degree or job title, there will always be someone who is better than you in some way, and at the same time you can always learn something new from literally everyone in this world. For me personally, staying humble is what saved me in my darkest moments. Knowing and understanding that failure is part of the journey and is inevitable, and it is our reaction to it that can make a difference. And the last one, and it's a really important one, but in order to balance it correctly you need to be good at all the other ones, is don't listen to anyone, but listen carefully before speaking. In the end, you're the only owner of your life. So believe in yourself and be prepared to make your own path and your own mistakes. You will receive terrible advice along the journey, not because people want to do any harm, just because they don't know any better. So learn to judge for yourself, experiment, and take risks. Don't listen to anyone, and that certainly includes me, but in case you are enjoying this video and you think you are getting value from it, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss any other videos like this one, just out of your own judgment. On the other hand, learn to listen carefully before speaking. Every person's opinion, experiences, and ideas can help you become a better engineer and a better person. Great engineers don't have the need to speak first or to have the last word, but it's very important that you listen carefully to what everyone has to say. These are my values, my secrets and tricks, and I surely live by them. They make up my own standard, and I encourage you to make yours. What is the main characteristic that you've seen in great software engineers? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.